Next segment. Hey, Jordan.
Hi.
You like accounting?
I guess. No.
Numbers? Do you like keeping track of all your numbers? Your profit and your loss and all that stuff?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't know. Is this a trick question? I'm kind of scared to answer anything anymore.
Well, I don't. I hate it. I hate numbers. So there's this really cool service called, well, it was called Outright.com, and now it's called GoDaddy Bookkeeping, but it's still the same great service. This is a great commercial or what, you guys? Just saying. Okay, so you guys know about Outright.com changing over to GoDaddy Bookkeeping, and like, you can read. They're talking to you in there.
I can't see it. I put my glasses on.
Which glass?
Don't poke me in the eye.
All right. Heavily rehearsed show, you guys. Heavily rehearsed.
Yeah.
She didn't even know she was coming on the show till about an hour ago. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, GoDaddy Bookkeeping keeps track of all of your accounting for your eBay and online business. They pull all that information in from PayPal and eBay and your bank account. Whatever you attach and tell them they need to keep track of, they keep track of it. And here is the great part. You can do it for free. For free. They will keep 1 year of data for free. But if you're like me and you procrastinate on collecting up those numbers and putting everything together, you're going to want the Pro version, because with the Pro version, it's unlimited for years and years and years. It's always there. You can go print your Schedule C right off of there. It's an awesome, awesome thing. Awesome thing. Monkey high five. All right. So I had a couple scores this week. One of which was item number 221247667322. This was a Baccarat glass. It was a cameo paperweight. Now I actually, let me get that off the screen. There we go. It was actually, there was 6 of them that I found at, I believe I got them at a Salvation Army in the little Sally's Boutique area, which you guys don't stay away from that area. If you have a Salvation Army, go in the little boutique area and shop around. I find tons of stuff in there. Or was it at Savers? Oh, that's right, because Martha, you were with me, weren't you? So it was at Savers I found those, but it was in their little specialty case. That's right, that's right. So I got 6 of them. They were priced at $19.99 a piece. And I had a 30% off coupon, which I love. So what? Somebody do the math for me. So 20, 30%. That's $6 off. So $14 a piece. Did I do that right? So $14 a piece. Now I already knew that these were really good because my auction house had several of them in the previous weeks, and I couldn't win a darn one because they went for over $40. So I already knew that the worst case scenario, if they didn't sell for me on eBay, I could send them over to my auction house and get $40 a piece for them. And I almost did that, actually. But they have been selling. This one, I did take an offer of $45, and that's because it went international and they paid the shipping. So I'll turn $20 into $45. No problem. No problem with that. I'll do it. So, yep, Baccarat Savers. You can find all kinds of things. I'm going to tell you guys a little hint, too. If you have been not going to thrift stores, starting about December, especially the weekend or the week after Christmas, this is when people donate really awesome stuff. You know why? Because they are squeezing out the last bit of their charitable donations for their income taxes for the year. So they donate really good stuff. This was great. When I worked at the thrift store in Tucson, that was one of the little tricks I learned there. It's amazing. And yes, a lot of them will donate their gifts that they didn't like. You are so right. Oh my goodness. So good for Amazon FBAers as well, because there's going to be lots of new in the package stuff. Oh, you can do that. I'll go shopping for you. No problem. I can shop 24/7. All right. Well, not quite. But yeah, you can. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All right, so another score that I have, this was also a thrift store purchase. Oh, item number. Okay, he's knocking my notes off the desk here.
It's a monkey.
I don't have all these memorized. All right, this was a wooden humidor cigar box, and it's item number 3605-7445-0920. And this is one of those items that just, it looked like the box on the shelf at Sabres. And I picked it up, and it was good quality, and it had some weight to it. Now, generally, I do pick up and look at like little wooden trinket boxes and stuff. And this was large. And I opened it up. Now, here's the thing. When you know you have a humidor, there's usually a little place, a little piece of Velcro, even if it's missing the little, I don't know what the technical term is for the little dehumidifier part that sticks in there. Well, this had the Velcro, but was missing that piece. So it was just the box, but I knew it was a humidifier, and I knew that I could call it that. So people pay a lot of money for these, a lot of money. So I listed, I'm sorry, humidifier, not dehumidifier. Okay, sorry. See, you guys, you don't need to know exactly what it is. You just need to know that it's good. You can look up the rest. Humidor. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Can you tell it's been a long weekend? Okay. You can't, well, see, you know what I'm talking about. And I listed it right, okay? I just get so excited about talking about it. So, okay, so with the little thingy that goes inside the lid, the humidor thingy, Beth is telling me it should have been about $75 to $100. I would agree. I did take a best offer on this for $59.95 because guess what? They also paid shipping on top of that. That's a beautiful thing when they pay shipping. And they had another really good score over on Etsy. And you guys probably pass these things by all the time. All the time. We have item numbers on Etsy. Transaction numbers on Etsy. 161671938. These are Tonala Mexican pottery birds. These you can find out here for a dime a dozen. I mean, they are everywhere, probably even more so in the Southwest, and probably a little bit, you guys can find these on the East Coast, but it's really a West Coast thing because they come up from Mexico. They sell really well. Oh, you guys can't see it because it says it's sold. Well, now that's interesting. Okay. What are we going to do with you, April? There we go. All right. So we have a link just to listings over there. We have got to get to where we can just show you screenshots on this show. I'm figuring out a way to do that, guys. Figuring that out. Anyway, sold these two crazy birds for like 50 bucks. 50 bucks. They just sold yesterday, actually. So those will be shipping out. And they pay so fast over on Etsy, you guys. They pay so fast. Yep. Yeah, and Wendy just sold a cat for $45. Yeah, it's Tonala pottery. Yep. Very popular. All right, guys. So we have our plush of the week that you guys have probably been looking at. Hold them up. Show them in the camera now. This is Bobby Jack the monkey. Bobby Jack goes with a whole line of children's bedding and clothing and things. I think it's a Target brand. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Or maybe even Kmart. I love his belly button. It's a little plastic belly button. It's hoo-hoo. Okay, that's what we call them here. I paid, hold still, sorry. I paid $4.99 minus 20% for Bobby Jack. And Bobby Jack will sell for, I will have him listed for about $59.95. And I suspect he's going to sell for like 50 bucks. 50 bucks should be about what he goes for. And he's really, really easy to stick into a large poly envelope because here's the cool thing, guys, that you can do with plush. Fold his hands, fold his legs, fold his tail, squish him down, and away he goes. Give me my monkey. Take your monkey. So that's our plush of the week. Okay, so I have these.
You know he's going to go home with me now, right?
No, he's not.
He's my passenger for the
No, he's not. I don't think that would work. Okay, so there is a glass company known as L.E. Smith. L.E. Smith and Fenton are very closely related. But here I have a pair of these L.E. Smith glass bookends, and as you can see, I have two of them. Now, you probably saw me showing some of this glass stuff that I bought in a big lot at the auction. I think I paid $25 for about 10 different pieces. These were in there. Now, here's the key, you guys, and why I wanted to show you these. These, I'm having trouble lining up the camera tonight. These are not going to bring huge money, okay? My little research showed, I'm going to list these at $79.95. But I'm going to offer shipping, and they are a little bit heavy. So shipping is going to be probably $15 to $18 on these, okay? Heisey makes a lot of horses, Beth, so maybe the ones you saw were Heisey. So the trick in identifying who done it is in the shape and all the little, you know, they use a particular mold, and if you can match the mold with the maker, then you know you've got it, because they're not marked. They're not marked. But here's the thing. They made these in colors, and if you can find the colors, then the prices really, really go up. They really, really go up. I know, they're just trying to confuse you. Yeah, colors are good. Colors are good. These are good. Colors are better. Okay. I showed you guys the Michael Ricker pieces. I just wanted to show you just a couple. Because I just wanted Lynn to feel a part of the show, and I want to keep her coming back. So look at Lynn. Look at what I have. I have a piggy. Okay. That's about a $50 pig right there. All right. Oh, my. I can't even lift that. Lift that over here.
I'm not going to be able to lift that.
Okay. So
don't drop it.
So here's one of the reasons I got this lot of these Michael Ricker, and that's R-I-C-K-E-R. These things, you guys, they're pewter. This thing is huge. It is Pope John Paul II. I could not find another one like him, and I am going to list this sucker for about $500. So, yay. I'm setting that price based on the prices that I see these going for, and then the fact that that one is not available anywhere. Okay, I just saw Tamara in the chat, so we're going to reward Tamara with a little duckage.
That's a duck.
That's duck. See a little duck? He's got a little duck on the back of his thing. So there, in honor of Sassy, we also have ducks. All right, so let's see what else. Okay, so let's stay on the glass for a bit. So another one of those companies that they are very, very similar to other companies in making similar items. This particular piece, and this is a flower frog. You can see the little holes all along the base here. Art Deco, you can tell by the lady figure, okay, and her hairstyle and all of that. Cambridge Glass made these. And this is another one of those cases where if you can find this lady in colored glass, again, the price just goes bonkers. Bonkers. This I'm going to put at $49.95 because clear glass, you guys, of all the glass, they're just not going to go great. Colored, it goes up to about $250. So you got to watch that. So Beth says to watch these, that there are Chinese reproductions of these at her auction house every couple of weeks. So you guys, again, you got to look for all the pieces of the puzzle. Look on the bottom and look for scratching. You want to see some fine scratching that comes from age and sitting on a shelf and moving around. Yep. You can also put it under a black light, and if it glows, that's not a 100% test that it's old, but the likelihood that they're making the newer glass glow is not likely, okay? Okay, so there's that. What's next? Oh, I I just picked up this funky little piece. I don't know why. I always go by and look at the lamps. Always look at the lamps because I love old lamps. How are we on time? Oh, running out of time. So, and I just did a double take. You guys see what the print is on this lampshade? Anybody see that? Jungle Book, vintage Jungle Book children's lampshade. They wanted $1.99 for it, so I grabbed it. It's in pretty good condition. It's got a couple little dents. Couldn't find another one anywhere like it, so that's a good auction item. So, okay, you guys, I just did a funny.
Don't break anything.
I put the shade on the lady's head. Okay, that was funny. All right. Last but not least, I wanted to give a little warning, caveat. So a lot of you are finding this type of Murano glass. This is labeled Lavorazione Arte Murano, made in Italy. Okay? You can call it Murano. You can even say made in Italy. There is controversy out there as to whether it's actually being made in Italy. They think, the critics out there, believe that this is being made in Venezuela. Okay? But here's the thing, guys. Yes, you can call it Murano, all that. This is not going to bring big money. This is not the big money piece. Will it sell? Yep, somewhere between maybe $25 to $50 even. But just beware that it is a cheaper quality glass and it's not going to make you the big money, okay? And the telltale sign, I don't know if you guys can see, is they use this swirly, sometimes even rainbow colors, or maybe you can see it on the bottom a little better. Okay, that's very, very classic of this type of glass, and it's also got the little spindly stuff. So it's pretty, but it's not real expensive glass, so watch out for that.
Don't break it.
Over there. Oh, I already dropped a piece of pewter on it, and it didn't break, so it's pretty durable, too. Believe it or not. Okay. Oh, I got to tell you real quick. All right, let's just announce our last segment, and then I'll talk about that.
What is it?
Which is brought to you by Cabbage.com. So getsomecabbage.com. And you guys have heard me talk enough about cabbage. That's all I need to say. You need some cabbage? Go get some cabbage.
What's cabbage? Do I need cabbage? I need cabbage.
No, you don't need cabbage. You get enough cabbage from your mom. I am the bank of mom. You parents know how that goes. All right. So, what's coming up this week? All kinds of stuff. But what was I saying right before that? Because I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something.
I don't know. Don't look at me like that. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you guys, what was I going to tell you before I had to do my little sponsor thing? Oh, my goodness. I'm losing my brain. Oh, you know what?
Segment? Next segment? I don't know.
Oh, Murano glass. That's what it was. So, hubby and I went over to the Miracle Mile shop over at Planet Hollywood, and they have several galleries in there, which I love to go in the art galleries. You guys, go in the art galleries. Go in there. Check out what quality really, really looks like. I was playing with a $20,000 piece of Murano glass.
When?
Last night.
Why didn't I go with you?
$20,000 piece of glass. And you know what's really fun is I just pretend as if I'm interested in buying it. Poor salespeople, you know, but there was just like some exquisite pieces. So when you find that truly genuine Murano glass, trust me, you guys are going to know it. It is beyond description, beautiful quality glass, okay?
How am I going to know if you don't bring me with you?
Who let them catch?